this game for them, but let's start with LeBron. What kind of impression did he make on you?
It's one of the greatest performances of his career as far as I'm concerned. The shots that he made, the contested shots that he made, falling away over his left shoulder, over his right shoulder, it didn't matter. He was just in the zone. He was on it, and he demoralized the Toronto Raptors like he usually does. It doesn't take away from the sensational performance that he put forth. It was definitely epic, something that will be remembered for quite a long time as far as I'm concerned, and I tweeted about this. He didn't just silence the crowd. He didn't just silence the Raptors. He silenced the country. You got Canada there, and obviously everybody was silent. That's the only NBA team in Canada is the Toronto Raptors, and he silenced everybody. There was simply nothing that they could do with him, which is what I suspected coming into this series. He just has their number, and the things that he does against them appears to demoralize them in ways that it never demoralizes anybody. He had a couple of 40-point games against the Indiana Pacers. It did not stop them from being competitive every single game of that first-round series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. But somehow, some way, when LeBron does what he does, it seems to just inflict such tremendous harm psychologically to the Toronto Raptors that I think it's safe to say they're done. They're finished.
Like I said, the whole team was good. Jeff Green was good. J.R. Smith was good. George Hill's really starting to give them real
Kevin Love
minutes. And let's finish with Kevin Love. Man, was he good, Stephen A. Between him and LeBron, they had a two-man game going. This was like 1980s basketball, 1990s basketball, two-man game stuff, and they were bludgeoning the Raptors.
Kevin Love is not given enough credit. I mean, he's a really good guy. He's a really good shooter, even though he was big and a bit more bulky when he was in Minnesota. It's been a few years, been like 7 years or so that he's been gone from Minnesota, and these last 3 or 4 years that he's been in Cleveland, the guy can step away from the basket. He helps you spread the floor because he can hit threes. He dropped 31 and 11 tonight. This is what he can do when he's healthy. And the one thing that hasn't been pointed out enough about him, he has not been healthy. He hurt that wrist. He hurt that hand. He hurt that thumb. This is not fake. This is not an accident. These are the kind of things that he's been trying to play through, the kind of things that usually would impede your ability to shoot the basketball. Yet somehow, some way, he's grinded, and tonight he showed up. And as I said coming into this series, LeBron was going to be LeBron. He's going to do his thing. But you didn't need it, not one. You needed two guys that was going to step up. And it had to be two of the three. Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, Kevin Love. Two of those three. One of those three are not going to be enough. You needed both of them. For the second game in a row, J.R. Smith shows up. Those 15 points that he provided along with 2 threes, incredibly important. Plus Kevin Love. Jeff Green coming off the bench to help. Didn't hurt. George Hill coming off the bench, or rather playing. It didn't hurt as well. But J.R. Smith and Kevin Love were keys because when they hit perimeter shots, you have to respect them. It opens up the floor and gives LeBron James more room to operate. And when that is the case, particularly when he's in a zone like shooting 67.9%, there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it.
43